As Christmas drew closer, a splendid surprise for Jack Spaniels was near. Join us in Skye-Life Cottage at the most wonderful time of the year.
Hey Jack, come on, let's get warm.
So for actual Christmas, we're going to be spending that time with our families, having a lovely time, and obviously having our Christmas dinner and stuff with them. But we thought we would have a little mini Christmas with our YouTube family.
Join us on a Skye-Life Christmas.
And with that in mind, it's time to get festive.
You want to get festive?
I want to get festive. Ta-da! That feels better, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, much.
Now we're ready to get on with the cosy Christmas at the cottage.
Yay!
Yay! Come on, guys.
Humbug. Sarah's busy with the Christmas decorations in the living room, but in the meantime, I'm making the Christmas lunch. I'm just starting on the potatoes. I've peeled them. I'm now going to parboil them, and then after that, well, you'll see my little trick. I think it makes all the difference. Check this out. These are Maris Piper potatoes, and I've quartered them. If you cook potatoes in hot water, they tend to fall apart. So I'm going in totally cold water, bringing it up to the boil, and then just taking it off the heat after a couple of minutes, and then it'll be the next stage of Willie's Christmas roast toddies. Whilst those potatoes are parboiling, the sprouts, time to prepare them. Now I realise these are the Marmite of the Christmas dinner. Some love them, some hate them. What do you think? Personally, I think once a year isn't too bad, especially if you do them this way. Willie's special. Everything's special, isn't it? Because it's Christmas. Right, let's get on with this. Take away the leaves on the outside because they're quite bitter, or can be. That's about right, so I just want to trim the end there. It should look like that. There we have our sprouts all prepared and ready for cooking.
If you watched our Christmas video from last year, you'll remember we had possibly the world's smallest tree, and we have upgraded slightly this year. And obviously I go for completely coordinating, tasteful decorations only. Nat. Where's the fun in that? We probably could have gone for a full-length tree now that Willie's workstation has moved out of here and into the byre, but we've decided to go for one on top of the sideboard for a reason that will become clear later in the video.
Okay, these potatoes look done to me. That's good enough for me, so let's get them off the heat. Right, those potatoes are now par cooked, just how I like them. Should be able to get a fork in just about that much, about 5 mil. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to leave them now and I'm going to let them go completely cold. Sometimes I even put them outside the back door, and in fact I might do that to speed the process up. Well, they'll cool down quick enough out here, that's for sure. It's freezing! It just occurred to me, I hope the birds don't eat those. I might have to put the lid on that.
What's this, Babs? What's this? Is that for you? Yes, I'm gonna hang it up for you and all your presents. Won't get filled until Christmas Eve though, because that's when Santa comes, okay? What do we think, folks? Is Jack on the naughty list or is Jack on the nice list? Someone sent us these last year, but we obviously didn't get them in time to use for Christmas. So we've got a stocking for Jack. I think that might be me, with the red hair and the plaits. And, oh, it looks a bit familiar, actually. It's you!
Terry predicted the future. If you're watching, Terry, I don't know how you knew, but look, doppelganger.
Uncanny.
Yeah. So just in case you were wondering what my trick is with roast potatoes, it's this. These are now cold. And what you do is you get a fork and you rough them up. And then you get these little lines on the potatoes that go really crispy. Sure, you can just bash them around the pan if you want, and that's great too, but this is a different way of doing it that I think really works. Every side, lots of different directions, and don't try and do this when they're hot because you get burnt fingers, which sort of look like that. Go through them all. Done! Got some rapid boiling water here. There's no salt in that because you want the Brussels sprouts to remain very green. And if you put salt in, they won't. Not as well anyway, they might go brown. So into this fast, rapid boiling water, like so. You cook them until they're cooked almost to the centre, about sort of that much left in the middle that'll be quite hard, or al dente as the Italians call it. I just started peeling carrots and then all of a sudden, this little dog comes in. He knows the sound of peeling carrots. He absolutely loves carrots. One of his favourite foods. Tell you what, Jack. Gentle. Good boy. Yum, yum, yum. Christmas is fun, isn't it? Right, so this is my carrots and my parsnips. A little bit of salt. That looked like a lot of salt, but it's not actually coming out that quick. And a bit of olive oil. Not too much, just maybe 2 tablespoons tops. And then, till they're nice and evenly coated in the salt and oil. Sprouts are as cooked as I want them to be for now. Next up, drain them. Now they've been drained straight into some iced water. And here are our carrots and parsnips, ready to be roasted at 180 degrees. And the sprouts have all sunk to the bottom of the cold water, and that stops them cooking anymore, to be cooked later with bacon and flaked almonds. Next up, creamed leeks.
How's my superstar chef doing?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm on top of it. I've got quite a few things going at the same time. Oh, and someone just texted me. Oh, it's Ramsden's trying to buy gold off me. I don't have any gold. I don't have any myrrh either, or frankincense.
Do you need any help with anything?
Okay.
Hey!
Right. She's asking if she can help me cook on Christmas. That's never happened before, has it?
No, it does. We're doing a few cheat things this time because we want to keep it nice and simple for ourselves. So we've got ready-made stuffing. Normally I would make some stuffing.
Yeah, you do.
With sausage meat and sage and onion and stuff, but we're trying to keep it a little bit simple and not stress ourselves out too much because it is supposed to be a relaxing Christmas.
Yeah, and pigs and blankets as well. We bought them in as well, but everything else is freshly made.
I don't think it's a bad thing to buy ready-made stuff necessarily at Christmas.
No.
If you like making it yourself, you like making these dishes, don't you?
I do like making these dishes, yeah. Here's my little bowl of sliced leeks into a medium heat pan. Some butter, and then your leeks. Now you want this down quite low because you don't want the leeks to brown, you just want them to be translucent. So I usually turn this to quite a low setting. Actually on this one, probably go 3. Okay, the leeks are ready for adding the cream to later. That's that prepared too. Sarah's done a marvellous job of decorating the house, but here is my contribution. This is Marcus, the Christmas cactus. Job done. Sarah's come through to lend a hand by tidying up a bit, freeing me up a bit for more utensils and space on the work surfaces. Nice work, Sarah.
I'd be the sous chef, but he does it better himself, so I'll just be the pot girl.
You're nice, pups. Is that fun? Go on then. I think the answer to the question, is it fun, is yes. Come on then. What's that? Is that? Oh, it's a giant clod of earth. Are you sure? That's a good idea, eh? Dirt in your mouth? You silly doggy. Go on. Watch out. Go on. Graceful. You didn't forget about your clod, huh? Little skipper. That looked like fun. I'm going to try it. It's fun, isn't it? Is that tasty? Are you liking that on your gums, are you? Jack's found a new game. Are you enjoying that? Now back to that controversial Christmas vegetable, the sprout. For the next step, I need to fry off some bacon. And here is the bacon. It's smoked bacon, 3 rashers, thick cut, and I just chopped it up. Time to fry off that bacon. And here's where it gets even more controversial. First, Brussels sprouts. Next up, air-fried, rare breed, miniature Scottish turkey. This is quite special. It's a rare breed miniature turkey from the Highlands of Scotland. They're so rare, you'll never ever find one. Or maybe you will, because it's a chicken. There's only 2 of us. There's no way we need a turkey. Come on now. And what I tend to do is just put a wee bit of salt on it. Yes, you can cook a whole chicken in an air fryer. I didn't know that either. And a wee bit of spray olive oil as well. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then whack it in the air fryer. You might notice as well it's upside down. And that's because when you serve it, you want it to be the right way up. So, in it goes. Air fryer engage. Air fry. 30 minutes. That's the first half of the cook. On. Here's the potatoes. And this is just a little bit of warmed duck fat, which I'm just going to drizzle over the top. Seems like a lot, probably is. It's Christmas. You just need to stir through now. Now I'll put them on a baking tray, ready to roast. Voila! The oven's up to temperature, so the chicken's in as well. Let's get our vegetables in. First our potatoes, second our carrots and parsnip. That's half an hour, so that's what it looks like. And what I tend to do now is just turn it over. Sorry chicken, it's not the most graceful thing anyone's ever done to you, I'm sure. Now I have a trick to make sure the legs don't burn. Generally what happens is the legs burn if you don't put some foil over them. I double up the foil and slide it down the inside there with leather fingers here and then tuck in. Same on the other side. And that way the legs shouldn't burn. And back in. This is slightly bigger, this bird, so I'm going to give it about 35 minutes this time. So half an hour at air fry setting and then 35 at air fryer setting on the other side. There's another tradition that we do, well, I do, in Skye-Life Cottage. Sarah's wrapping presents so she can't hear me, I hope. What I do is I feed the dog Brussels sprouts. So later on in the evening, there are fireworks of a kind. I'll just see if I can get them to come through and see if I can sneak a few Brussels sprouts into them. It's about 2 in the afternoon, so about 6 or 7 o'clock, we'll see the results. How are you getting on?
Hiya.
Wrapping presents?
I'm doing some wrapping of presents, yes.
Oh, cool. I'm just going to give Jack some carrot. Do you want some carrot, pups?
Carrot, as long as it's only carrot.
Yeah, just the end of the carrots that I cut off. I shouldn't do it. Good boy. Yum, yum. Yes. Don't tell your mum. Okay, it's 2 o'clock and we've already started. It wouldn't be Christmas without a bit of booze involved. Sarah's on the Bucks Fizz, or Biz as I call it.
We're not allowed to say that.
Well, I know, but we'll bleep it out with like a jingle bell or something. This is me on the Guinness.
Hey.
2 o'clock in the afternoon, like absolute lushies, and it's not even Christmas.
Cheers. Hey,
Cheers.
Christmas, we start at like 10 a.m.
Don't tell them these things.
Okay, Willie is cracking on with the dinner and it's just over an hour away from being done. Everything's sort of prepped and ready to cook. What we do need to do though is make those crackers. We need some Christmas crackers for dinner. So I'm going to give it a go. Sarah and explosives, what could possibly go wrong?
Right, time for these sprouts. Generous bit of butter there. And with our sprouts. Sprouts have had about 10 minutes now just to warm through. And with the bacon, I cooked earlier, fried off earlier. And now over here we've got the leeks, double cream. And I'm going to save about half of this because that's for the dessert. Alright, the cream leeks are doing well. Now I'm just going to add the flaked almonds here. Lovely texture this, a nice bite to it. Okay, that's done. Look at that. Golden brown chicken, beautiful. And these really do the trick. And I didn't see that on the internet. I worked that out myself by getting it wrong a few times. Anyway, time to serve Christmas dinner. Look at this, folks.
Oh,
Look at the golden brown.
that looks amazing. I don't even like Brussels sprouts.
I need some tongs. You don't like Brussels sprouts?
Not really, no.
I like them. Ta-da! So here they are, the roasties. Listen to that crunch. Fluffy and lovely on the inside, crunchy on the outside. If you do use my trick, let me know. Well, we've had our dinner and we're now completely full, as you are at Christmas dinner. And now it's Jack's turn because his has had a chance to cool down now. So he's getting a bit of chicken, carrots. What?
You're not giving him a Brussels sprout though, are you?
I'll give him just one.
Think of the farts.
Well, I'm just going to give him one. And I've taken the almonds off it, the sliced almonds, because you're not meant to give nuts to dogs. So he's getting pigs and blankets, a little bit of parsnip, a little bit of carrot, one Brussels sprout, one of the roasties because they've got salt on them, so we don't want to give him too much of that, and a slice of chicken breast. And look at this little good boy.
He's sat nicely the entire time.
Can I have a paw? You've been so well behaved. Happy Christmas, Jack Spaniels. What a good boy.
Graceful as ever. I think you're done, pups. Was that nice?
Yeah, don't even think about jumping up at the table, Mr. Moon.
That sweater looking a little bit tighter now.
Which one? This one.
Oh,
Champions.
that was so good. Those roasties were amazing.
They were the best thing on the plate, I think.
Yeah. And I even came around to the idea of Brussels sprouts.
They were nice.
I like them like that. Controversially, I'm still just not a fan of pigs and blankets.
That's just weird.
I know, I don't get it.
Stuffing as well is good. Yeah.
That was so good. And Christmas leftovers for days. That's the best thing about
that's
Christmas
really
dinner.
good. Yeah, don't have to do much tomorrow.
We totally forgot to pull the Christmas crackers at dinner because we were so
Hungry.
desperate to eat our dinner. So we're gonna go and veg out on the sofa now and we're gonna pull the Christmas crackers. Come on, let's go.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thanks for cooking.
Oh, no bother. Thanks for tidying up.
Right. Time to pull a cracker.
I've already pulled one. Right, here we go. And no putting your finger like that.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I knew I was gonna lose.
Chocolate. They're for me. Lindor, because I can taste them.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, that's all gone now. I can taste all chocolate now.
I don't know if Christmas crackers are a thing in America and other countries. This is mine now.
Your one.
You've got to let me win.
How am I meant to do that?
I don't know. Yes! You get a little treat or a toy inside it and you get a paper hat, which is mandatory to wear on Christmas.
And you get a terrible joke, which I'm about to read out. What did Father Christmas do when he went speed dating?
I don't know.
This is not a wind up. He pulled a cracker. He just made the same joke that I just did. That's how utterly terrible my jokes are. It's like
Christmas cracker level.
My jokes are in Christmas crackers, folks.
It's against the rules to have good jokes in Christmas crackers.
Yeah, they're like the naffest jokes going.
Why did no one bid for Rudolph and Blitzen on eBay?
I don't know.
Because they were too dear.
Too dear. Oh. See?
Ba-dum-tsh.
This is what I mean. So that just proves it. The terrible jokes. My head's always too big for these things. They always split and fall off. But
We've got a cracker for Jack!
we've got a cracker for
Cracker Jack!
Cracker Jack. And he knows. But we've taken the snap thing out because we don't want to scare him with it.
What's this?
So he's going to
What's
pull
this?
it. It's got dog treats in it. And there's also another treat in there.
He knows.
Bite it. Bite it. Good boy. Take. Pull. 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 Jack won! Oh, he's got his biscuits.
What's he got? What's he got? Oh.
What's this?
Good boy. Come sit down. Oh, well, there's his hat.
Right, I'll do that.
That could be interesting. Your joke is knock knock.
Who's there?
Arthur.
Arthur who?
Arthur, any mince pies left? No, that's the worst one. That's
That
the
one
worst
doesn't even get a smirk. There we go. You look like a little medieval knight with a ruff. Excellent. Isn't there something else? Have you come?
What's this?
What's this? Oh,
Don't
bite it.
What's this, puppy dog? What's this say?
What does this say?
What's that say?
Who's this?
Jack's getting a brother!
Jack's getting a little brother?
And before anyone asks, it's of the puppy variety, not the human.
Yes, we'll clarify that. Who's this? This is Jack's new little brother, who's currently 7 weeks old.
Oh dear.
Swelling up.
Jack is otherwise engaged with the rest of the cracker, but yes, we are getting a puppy, and it just so happens we're getting it around Christmas time. That was a complete accident. It's just when the litter came out, that's when we're getting him.
Jack.
Right, Jack's like an excited child at Christmas. He's had too much sugar and he's like
Come on, up
bouncing
you
off the
come,
walls.
up you come.
Come on.
So yes, Jack is getting a little brother called Norrie, and he is 7 weeks old.
Yeah.
And he's 8 weeks old when we pick him up and bring him back to Skye.
We've been thinking about getting another dog for a long time.
Years, actually.
Yeah, and it's about the right time with Jack because your friend recommended you get another dog before Jack got too old.
Also, although Jack gets walked in the morning and in the afternoon or evening, depending on the time of year, 2 walks is fine, but then Sarah and I, obviously, we work. So a lot of the time, we spend not interacting with Jack. We do go to him and play with a toy now and again and things like that, but a lot of the time he's just sitting in his bed. And we thought, you know what, we need to address this, and that's why we're getting another little companion for him.
We did look into getting a rescue dog or a rescue puppy. We eventually decided against it because we couldn't find any that were young enough puppies to be able to train them properly. Thank you. It's really important that we bring a dog into Jack's life that they're going to get on and he's going to tolerate it and get used to it, and also the new puppy's going to hopefully get on board with Jack and learn from him. If we bring in an adult dog, Jack can be a little bit territorial, especially when it comes to his humans, but he's really tolerant of puppies, so we're hoping that they're going to get along really well. Obviously, we live in a rural area with lots of livestock around us, and we don't know what we're bringing into that situation if you bring a rescue in. At this point in time, it's not the right thing for us, but you never know in the future.
Maybe in the future, but the priority is Jack. Obviously, he's the dog we've had for a number of years now, and we just have to make sure that he's okay, so that's why we've decided to go with a puppy rather than a rescue. And yeah, it's really exciting. It's another member of our little family and another member of Skye-Life team that you'll see every week. And so now we're just so excited to go and get Norrie and bring him into this environment and let you guys see him as well. It's just amazing. Like we said though, this is a decision that we've made over a number of years. We definitely do not recommend getting a puppy dog as a Christmas present. That's not what this is. This is a family decision that's been made over a number of years. It's coincidental that it's happened at Christmas time and nothing more. Anyway, with the serious stuff said, congratulations on your new puppy.
Off you
He's
go.
like, yeah, whatever, you got any more sausages?
Yeah, where's all my treats, guys?
Another adventure on living the Skye life. Here we go.
What do you think of the Christmas tree?
Very cool.
Very sophisticated and, you know...
Small.
It had to be small because if we put a full-length one on the floor and then we got a puppy, I feel like absolute carnage would ensue. So we had to go with one up on the sideboard. I think it looks nice, and the finds cabinet is all lit up as well.
That's also very cool. I like
Christmas finds cabinet. Now we've got a little bit of space for pudding.
Nah, maybe.
A little bit of space.
We'll have a little bit. I'm going to have a mince pie, and I'm going to whip some cream and put some brandy through it. That should be quite nice.
I dislike mince pies a lot.
I'm going to have a mince pie.
I'm going to have a hot chocolate.
Right, cheers.
Cheers. All that's left to do from us is just to say a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone, whether you're celebrating Christmas, if you're not celebrating, if you're chilling out like us, or if you're working over the holidays. Cheers to you, especially if you're working. And we hope you have a wonderful time over the festive season.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're leaving our suburban life, moving over the sea to Skye. Are we chasing a dream? I guess in time we will see when we're living the Skye life. Living the Skye life at Christmas. I like how you cut my head off in all these shots. Yeah. Bloopers. You always get like the bottom of my beard.
Just goes like that.
Sarah's like, look at me. Look at me. And I'm like, cut in half.
You'd think after a year I'd be better at this, but I'm not. Bless you. Yeah. I don't think you're meant to be in here. A hopeful spaniel. Maybe. Maybe Jack. Just no Brussels sprouts. Bless you.
And here's where it gets even more controversial. For sprouts, now air fried. For sprouts, now air fried. For sprouts, now air fried. Why can't I think of the name of this stupid thing that I'm calling it?
I maybe should have got rid of the cobwebs before I did this bit. Excuse me? It's not a toy. It's not Jack.
Show the viewers the stance that I've got to make so I can be level with you.
I call that a power stance.
I call it necessary, or I got my beard in the shot like that.
Get your head cut off.
Yes.
When you're watching this video, it'll be coming out on Christmas Eve, so you might be watching it then, you might be watching it on Christmas Day, you might be watching it in those weird in-betweeny days where no one really knows what time it is or what meal they should be eating.
Chocolate and booze.
That's the Skye-Life approved diet for Christmas.
Yeah, just Christmas.
Golden brown.
Golden brown texture like sun. The former Prime Minister has the texture of sun.
Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Do you not know how a knock knock joke goes?
Oh yeah, and weirdly, it's a year to the day since we started living the Skye life, and it just so happened that that's landed on our Christmas episode, which is kind of weird. But also,
sake. I told you not to give him that Brussels sprout.
I didn't give him any Brussels sprouts.
You did, you gave him one.
I didn't. Oh yeah, no, I did. I gave him one.
Oh,
That
stinks. Oh my god. Jack! Did you do a stinky butt? Oh.
It was, you know,
oh my god.
You know, I gave him that one Brussels sprout.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Everyone out there knows.
And you gave him more, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Right, go on, Jack. Out you go. Outside. You're an outdoor dog now. You're an outdoor dog.
It's thick in here, isn't it? The air is thick. And loathing and scent. Do you know it's been a year since we started the channel?
A year of dog pumps. Oh, fine. I still love you. I still love you.
It does stink in here. Click here to subscribe to live in the Skye life.
Click here to go back to the start of our adventures with our very first episode.